Okay, here's my batteries, the 18650s. Bought them from batteryhookup.com, I think it is. Battery Hookup Inc. And this should be, I think, 70 18650s. 70 of the 18650 batteries. They are supposed to be a couple years old, but have never been used, flat top sort of stuff. So I'm gonna open them up and see how they look. Alright, so there they are. 7 by 10, so 70 batteries. They look like, let's see if I can focus on that. As far as I can tell, it looks pretty clean if it was used at some point. It's hard to tell because you can wrap these things pretty well. Let's see if they're Samsung batteries, just like it said. I'm gonna go capacity test several of them, charge them up, maybe see what they're at. So doing the capacity check of these Samsung cells, all of them were at, so far all of them were at about 3.6 volts, which is a good resting storage voltage for cells like that, so that's a good sign. Almost all of them were pretty close to 3.6, which leads me to believe that they weren't previously used. So and they're all about, so far, 2200 milliamp hour. You can see I've written some down there, 2180, 2210, and some of them are still going here. But so roughly 2.2 amp hour, 2200 milliamp hour, which is what they were advertised as, or they might have been advertised at 2100 milliamp hour. But you know, these current testers are probably, these capacity testers are probably not 100% repeatable and accurate, so I'm going to say that that's pretty good as far as these cells go so far. So to get to that battery on this MX650, you just have to take off the seat here and the little gas cap thing. And so once you get that off, set aside, then you can take off some screws in this battery cover, and still got to take a few off here in the front and on the bottom, and then that should expose the battery. So here's what the batteries look like. These are the lead acid batteries. I've already replaced these apparently once. Looks like they're all swollen up and overcharged or something. These are Mighty Max batteries that were highly rated on Amazon, but they only lasted about less than a year, and I don't know if the charger is not good for them, but it definitely swelled them up like crazy. It's also Phoenix, so it's pretty hot here, and that could be a problem. These got some fuses in between the series cells, which we won't need anymore. Here's our controller. We're going to clean that off a little bit, and as far as I can tell, my 60 or 70 18615 batteries, 18650 batteries, will fit, the whole battery pack will fit in this lower section. That's about 8 inches by 6 inches. And if that's the case, that's going to be pretty sweet. And then maybe I'll just put the BMS up here on the top, like Velcro it down or something. It should be significantly smaller, maybe even, well, I'm pretty positive it'll be lighter. I know it will be, so that's the plan now. I'll get to building the battery pack. I'm also printing this 3D custom battery box for the lithium pack. So it's designed it to be basically the same size as the two 12 volt 12 amp hour lead acid batteries that are in the bottom rack. So this should sit right where they were and be able to have the same strap that pushes it down, holds it in place. And the lithium pack should be able to fit in there, as well as the BMS or the battery management system. So this should be done pretty soon. I'll have to print the lid for it too right after this. Here's the battery inside the battery box. There wasn't much room on the sides. If I did that again, I'd probably make it a little bit bigger on the inside, or a slightly thinner outside, but this should be pretty rigid. Here's the battery box inside the battery with the BMS. in there. You can kind of see it. There it is. It fit basically perfectly into this little square, just like I suspected. And then this is going to be the lid. I'm going to put that on there and bolt it down, and then it should be ready to go. I have to bolt down the controller again, plug everything in, and plug in all these connectors, put the seat back on, and it should be good. Alright, there it is with the battery box, the lid on it, and the controller mounted. Now all I gotta do is kind of reorganize some of these cables and then put the sides back on it, and then it should be good. Okay, here's the two MX650 bikes. One of them, this one right here, still has the original lead acid batteries, and this is the one that was just upgraded. Can't really tell the difference anymore since they're identical, other than we put this piece of tape on here a little while ago so the boys would know which one was which. So it looks like it's working. As far as I can tell, the battery pack is in place, all the covers are back on, and it's reading full just like this one does. Let's see. Oh, yours not on. Turn yours on. There you go. All right. Okay, see. Okay, do 3, 2, 1, go. That's about the same speed. It actually might be slightly faster because of lower battery resistance in that pack, I hope. So what do you think? What do you think with the new batteries?
A lot better than that old one. Yeah.
Did you say it's a lot better? Yeah? Is it a little faster or no?
No. I think it accelerates faster though.
What'd you say?
It accelerates faster.
Oh, accelerates faster. Okay. Well, that's good. Maybe as soon as the other batteries die, we'll replace those, since it was not, I think it was about the same price, just a lot of work for Dad. All right, guys.